Black Ops 7 Endgame is finally starting to rev up and bring us some really interesting things to the mode. Season 1 has just started and bringing along with it the Origins robot and also the Z-Rex from Shattered Veil. Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be diving into some more Endgame as I'm getting more and more into this mode as the days go on. I'm just absolutely loving the momentum that Treyarch has with this mode so far. Now, time will only tell if they're able to keep it up. It was right around, I do believe, Season 3 is when they really stopped supporting MWZ. Well, not really stop supporting it, but stop bringing us substantial updates. I really do gotta give Treyarch their props here because Season 1 in Endgame really does seem to be off to a bang. This time around, guys, we're gonna be taking on the Z-Rex, and I gotta say, I'm a fan of what they did here. These bosses and world events are honestly no joke. So when you get the Toxic Tyrant event, you're gonna want to head over to the site. There'll be 10 portals that we have to close by killing the zombies around them, and they're going to be dropping these items that you're gonna have to pick up and put into the portals to close them. Once you close all 10, of course, you're gonna be getting the Z-Rex, and this guy is tough. Damage that the Z-Rex can inflict on you really isn't that bad. Granted, my combat rating is a little bit higher, so that does mitigate it just a little bit. I do think that they could buff up the Z-Rex's damage numbers just ever so slightly. I will tell you guys this right now, if you plan on doing this solo, you're gonna be out here for quite a while. These bosses really aren't like in MWZ where you can run around in a circle for 10 to 15 minutes and take on like the Red Worm or something like that. In MWZ, we had a little thing called the VR11, which would just take down massive chunks of health. In this game, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with our regular weapons. Now, we do have exotic weapons, which will help you out in the fight, definitely. I haven't found anything in the game mode yet that absolutely just changes the tide of things. I do think that this is honestly kind of a good thing, and I think that Treyarch needs to steer away from overly powerful things that'll let players come out here and complete these events by themselves. Like even in this match here, I do believe there was 7 of us out here all fighting the Z-Rex at the same time. It still took us a nice chunk of time to take down this guy. I really do think that is kind of the beauty of it, is that the lobby has to come together in order to take these things down. That goes for the Z-Rex and for the Origins robot. I do believe the Z-Rex, you could probably get it done by yourself, but it would end up taking you the majority of the match. When it comes to the Origins robot, I don't even know if that's possible to get done solo, because once you get inside the robot, there's like a whole nother sequence of stuff that you gotta do in order to get access to that core to damage it. I really do like that Treyarch is doing these types of things, because these were some of my favorite moments in Modern Warfare Zombies, was when like everybody came together to take on the Red Worm. Unfortunately, in Modern Warfare Zombies, there was a lot of times where the Red Worm would end up being glitched and would just die in seconds. The fact that we're actually getting some bosses that take some effort and teamwork from the lobby to actually take down, I think is really cool. Do I miss doing like solo runs on the Red Worm? Of course I do. Doing things like this I think are extremely fun, but I can see the flaws in it. One of the issues with the Red Worm was once somebody completed it, no other teams could go out there and do it because it was already done. Well, in this game, it really does feel like everybody in the lobby does have an opportunity to come in and jump in on the fight. With these bosses being so tanky and taking forever to actually defeat, everybody really does get their fair chance to participate if they want to. Just like in Shattered Veil, you're going to want to be aiming for those glowing eyes, or for whenever he opens up his mouth, those are going to be his 2 critical hit spots. Once you guys do take down the Z-Rex, you can get yourself an exotic skill. I ended up getting the Conjuration, and since it was my second time taking him down, I was able to get the second tier of it. If you guys do play zombies, you might recognize this skill. It is basically Wisp T, but instead of there being a floating demon around you, you're gonna have the butterflies. I'm really starting to come around to this mode. I'm liking it more and more. Treyarch, please keep up this momentum. Season 1 was an absolute banger. This really is the type of stuff that I was hoping that they would continue to do in Modern Warfare Zombies. I know I've reiterated and repeated this a few times, but I really hope that Treyarch can keep this up. Just keep bringing us new bosses and world events during the season updates and reloaded updates. This really is a use case where I don't even care if they keep reusing assets. I think this is a great use of them. If you think about it, the Woods Flower boss fight in the campaign was absolutely terrible, but if that was here in Endgame, that would be awesome. We could eventually get to a point where we have Ordas walking around on the map, or maybe even seeing Gorod Krovi dragons. I mean, they could just do so much cool stuff with this mode. I am slowly starting to see the interest for Endgame throughout the community actually grow a little bit, especially now that we actually have a few more interesting things and activities to do. Since I just completed the Infestation camo grind over in Zombies, I'm just starting my journey over here in Endgame, and I'm teetering on the possibility of bringing you guys daily videos on Endgame. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know I farmed the hell out of MWZ. If we can at least hit 1,000 views a video with a decent amount of likes, I will definitely pump out some daily content for you guys. That is going to be about it, guys. In our next video, we're going to be tackling the Origins robot. Got a couple of the fear skins, but there's still a few to unlock, plus the camo grind. There's a bunch of stuff for us to do, so be sure to stay tuned. If you guys do want some more Black Ops 7, whether it be Zombies or Endgame, be sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.